In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 sealed products that you should invest in December 2021. Let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well. We are coming up to the end of 2021, and we've got another top 5 sealed product investment video for you today. Now, things are starting to shape up quite nicely coming into 2022, but that doesn't mean that we can grab some real good deals at the end of this year. Before we get into the list, we do have an honorable mention that I will get to as well, and I have heard your guys' feedback, and I have included the US price from TCG Player market price. Okay, so at the filming of this video, we're taking the market price from TCG Player for all of the product market prices in the US. So don't worry, guys, I've got you covered. All right, let's get into the list. Say number 6, honorable mention is we do have Fusion Strike. Now, it is the brand new set. How comes it doesn't make it into the top 5? And I'm not gonna lie, the hype is just not there. The product hasn't really been opened much, but that doesn't mean it's bad at all. It doesn't mean it's going to be a bad investment in the future, but right now it's really new, really easy to get hold of. Prices are incredibly cheap. It's due to have another bunch more print runs down the line as well. Pokemon have made it very clear that they want to keep releasing and printing more and more of the new products. The Fusion Strike has a long way to go right now. At the moment, we can pick up a booster box right here in the UK for around £105 to £110 a box, which is reasonably good. In the US on TCG Player, you can pick them up for around $109 to $110 a box. This is a reasonably good price. It is less than recommended retail price. Usually I would say they tend to go around that £120 mark, so it's actually quite less, a bit cheaper. Great set, great hits, good cards. Single card prices are absolutely plummeting to the ground because it's a brand new set. They were obviously inflated when they first come out. Now they're starting to sell. It is only coming in as an honorable mention. So we have number 5. It pains me to say this, but I'm putting Evolving Skies at number 5. Now, I do love Evolving Skies. You guys know, if you go and watch my other videos, that I love Evolving Skies. It is just such a good set. It is probably the best Sword and Shield set out right now. Although I'm looking at you, Brilliant Stars. Evolving Skies right now is really good. It's still quite pricey. It is an expensive box. It's due to have more print runs as well coming into 2022. So are we going to be seeing it drop in value? Yeah, I mean, at the moment, it's still going for around that 140 mark here in the UK and around that 126 in the US. So it is starting to drop, but it's kind of settling at that mark, that range. Is it going to go up over time? Yes. Right now, it could continue to drop when more reprints are coming in the new year. It is an incredible set. Cards are incredible. Ton of value. Actually, a really great set to open rather than just keep sealed. But it only makes it at number 5. And it's kind of an interesting one. And it's slipping more and more. And I think when more reprints come in the new year, might not even make it in the top 5. And number 4 was actually last month's number 1, and that's XY Evolutions. Now, I love myself XY Evolutions. It is a really great booster box. It is a great set to buy, and it's good to invest in. But the reason why it was number 1 last month was it did drop a significant amount. However, there seems to be a shift right now in older boxes kind of just staying still. They're not really moving, they're not really going up much, and XY Evolutions is kind of caught up in that right now. Now, down the line, will it go up? Yeah. I mean, it was up that high already, has dropped down a little bit. So in the long run, it is pretty good. That's why it's still in the top 5 list, but it is a very pricey product right now. Still got to spend in that ballpark of around £500 plus a booster box. It is very pricey, and it's $750 on TCG Player. It is a very, very expensive box. That's kind of why it is slipping on the list. I just want to let you guys know that it is a great product to buy and is a great product to invest in, especially if it's got that Charizard chase card as well. But it has got such a high steep price, such a high entry price, that it's not always the best, especially if you're kind of like me, where you want a good deal and you don't want to spend too much. You want to get a good return for what you're paying for, and that steep price, especially towards the end of the year when we come to Christmas as well, January, not always the best thing. Okay, in at number 3, this is an interesting one. This is one that's kind of unexpected, but with good reason. That is Battle Styles. Why is Battle Styles in this top 5, even in at number 3? Well, there's a good reason. It is very cheap. I mean, Battle Styles is an incredibly cheap set right now, and for good reason. Has been reprinted pretty much into oblivion, and it was the first set to come out at the beginning of the year. A lot of hype behind it. The single card prices are very cheap as well. I've been seeing people sell individual loose packs very cheap because you get them in other products like Celebrations, ETBs, and whatnot. So it is very cheap. Does it mean it's a bad investment? No. In fact, actually, it's the opposite. Because what's happening is having a set like Battle Styles, very cheap. Right now, TCG Player is around an average of $86 a box. That's insane. That is insanely cheap. But right here in the UK, we're still looking around that £90 to £95 mark, but it's incredibly cheap. So let's say you do pick it up for around that $86, even $90 mark, and it gets another little reprint in the next year or two. And then basically it drops. Let's say it drops down to $80 a box. You bought in at 86. Yeah, you lose a little bit of money, feels kind of bad. But in 2 years' time, when it's out of print, it runs out. 3 years' time, 5, 10 years, we go up and up and up and up. And it's so cheap. I really don't see it dropping that much more. In all honesty, I would be surprised. Now we will go back in, have a look at it down the line, but I really do not see this set dropping that much lower. It is that good. The set is very, very good. But yeah, Battle Styles is, I think, secretly a sleeper, but I'm putting it at number 3 with good reason, and I am also coming into 2022 definitely picking myself up booster boxes. Number 2, just missing out on the top spot, we have the one and only Pokemon Celebrations. Now this has kind of been going up and down on my list each month since it's been released, and for good reason. It's kind of a set that's really popular, everybody loves it, and it is a great set, great cards. Single prices are falling through the floor. The sealed prices are holding, and they're kind of on their way up in some respects. Now right now here in the UK, you can pick up a Elite Trainer box for around that £60 mark. Very difficult to find it in retail. Other forms of Celebrations are here in the shelves, whether that be mini tins or different Pikachu collection boxes or tins or whatever you may be able to find. Just the ETB itself is quite tricky to find at retail. Would you open an ETB right now? Probably wouldn't, only because prices have plummeted so much. And I will be doing a video covering each of these sets in more deep dive detail coming soon anyway, so you definitely want to look out for them. But it really, really is, it's just not great, you know, to open. If you want a good investment, pick up an ETB, you keep it sealed, throw it away in your cupboard, and you keep it there for times to come. It is a great set. I myself have got 2 ETBs sealed that I'm keeping. Will I get more? Yeah, I'm also looking at picking up some other forms of Celebration products as well, like the Charizard and the Dark Sylveon collection boxes. They're so iconic and they're great to keep sealed. They are very good to have in the long run. Will we see Celebrations keep getting reprinted and keep hitting the shelves? Yeah, in all honesty, yeah, I could see it in the next few months, 6 months or so. We're still going to be getting more Celebrations. Does it mean it's probably going to drop? Potentially. The sealed, definitely. Singles, for sure. I can definitely see the singles dropping even more. So if you want to complete this set, buy the singles. If you want to collect the boxes sealed for a long-term investment, absolutely. Okay, before we get into the number 1, if you made it this far, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content just like this one. I do investment videos, opening videos, profit and loss, gameplay videos, all sorts on this channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Okay, and number 1, if you watch my previous investment videos throughout each month, September, October, November, you would know I absolutely love Hidden Fates. This set is just still incredible, and it's holding incredibly well. And will it see a reprint? More than likely, no. Now, I could be wrong. They could bring out a wave next month in January, and they just flooded the shelves. I highly doubt that. This set did come out in 2019. It is a very good set. It got a lot of people back into Pokemon as well that maybe have taken a break. Just a great set, has everything you needed in it. Sealed product wise, is it a sound investment? Is it a good thing to go for? Well, let's take a look at the ETB itself, and then we'll take a look at the tins of Hidden Fates. well. All right, so Hidden Fates ETB right now in the UK. You can find one on eBay for around 90 to 95 pound. It is slowly but surely ticking up. You can find one for 85 if someone's trying to rip one off at 85 or even 80 pound. I have seen them on a couple of Facebook trading sites. Then you can find some good bargains, and I would definitely snatch them up whenever you can. But in the US, Hidden Fates is expensive. It is a very pricey product. The market price on TCG Player for an ETB right now is $163, which is crazy. To be honest, I didn't realize it was actually that expensive for you guys out there. It is really expensive, so good. And like I say, it's more than likely never going to get another reprint, especially on a big mass scale. It is a great set to get. Now you may be thinking, yeah, but it keeps going up and up and up. Do I really want to invest and spend $160 or more on this ETB? Very expensive. And the thing is I would think that a Hidden Fates, just because of how good it is, will be worth just as much as a Shining Legends ETB or more, hitting that 300 plus a ETB down the line. No doubt. How long it will take is, we don't know, but it will go up, and it's just such a good set. Now the tins, again, it's another one, just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. Now a lot of people say that the tins have a better pull rate than they do with the ETB. I don't know myself because I haven't really opened that many tins compared to ETBs. We might do that in the future to test that theory, but it is a really good investment. Now right now here in the UK, you can pick up a Hidden Fates tin for around that 40 to 45 pound mark each. Charizard one tends to be a little bit more expensive, but then over in the US, you're looking at around $58 for the Gyarados / Raichu tin, $63 for the Charizard, so it is very pricey. With Hidden Fates packs reaching as high as $15 each loose, absolutely crazy. Right here in the UK, Hidden Fates packs are around that 11 to 12 pound mark. So you're kind of thinking, hang on a minute, surely I want to get an ETB because such good value. That has been my number one pick to end off December, coming to the end of 2021.